Alright. Hi there guys, Darren here from Critical Hit, and I've got something to show you. This is a Nintendo Switch. This, well, if I can hold it properly, this is also a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch Lite to be exact. Now after about 2 years on the market, the Nintendo Switch, it has a little baby brother. You just put this dude down here for a second. And just look at this guy, he is adorable. He is so cute, he's tiny, he's plasticky. And you might be wondering, which Nintendo Switch is right for me? Or you gotta ask yourself some questions. Because this little beauty over here is cheaper, yes it is, it's more comfortable to hold in my tiny hands according to some of our readers. Yeah, that really burnt. So, you know, moving on from that, as I said, it's more ergonomic, it's nicer to hold. But to get to this point, Nintendo had to make a few concessions. I mean, if you look at the OG Switch right here, the key takeaway from it is that it's flexible. It is a console you can use on the go or at home. And I love it. I think it's one of the best consoles in recent memory to ever come out. And just being able to take a controller off to play a game, just plug it into one of those little peripherals, it's fantastic stuff. I mean, if you go to a trendy rooftop party, you can even use what I call the flimsy stand. Set it up like that, play a game, lay it flat, play pinball like that. The possibilities are semi-endless. You know what I mean, that's pure marketing talk. But as much as I love this console, I've got to be honest, there are a few things I don't like about it. If I'm playing in bed, just ergonomically, it's not that comfortable in the long run, in the grand scheme of things. It's also, it's a beast. It's going to give you some proper muscles if you play with this thing. And yeah, as I said, it's pretty big. But on the other side, it has to be. It has to be big. It has to be a bit bulky to handle the hardware inside so that I can take it from its stock and play it in my bed. Whereas this one over here, the Nintendo Switch Lite, this is pure handheld gaming. Now that's the capture button, Darren. Do the right one. This is pure handheld gaming. Now I want to show these guys some video footage. Just start the software. I'm just going to put the volume down. Alright, so back on track. Pure mobile gaming personified, which is something that Nintendo has always been brilliant at. You look at the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Color, the superb Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP. I thought I put the sound down, sorry. Anyway, the superb Game Boy Advance SP. And then from there we had the Nintendo DS, we had the Nintendo 3DS. And further on, it iterated upon itself with the new Nintendo 3DS. It upped the hardware. It made tiny incremental upgrades to how you played on that system. Nintendo knows how to do handheld gaming. And that's what this is. This is the sum total of that knowledge. I mean, what you're getting here is still pretty much the purest Nintendo Switch experience. If you want to, you can put a game card in there. You've still got all the buttons. You've got the face buttons. You've got the analog sticks. You've got a proper D-pad, which has been, you know, just brilliant news for fighting game fans. So you got to ask yourself, can you handle the necessary concessions? Can you handle not having a certain bit of fat on the sides with this console? For starters, you cannot put this in a dock. You cannot play this on a TV. It's not going to work that way. Secondly, well, there's no Bluetooth, which means you're going to have to use the 3.5mm jack to listen to things. And you know, I just think in this day and age, we can have Bluetooth, we can have wireless headsets, but Nintendo seems just adamant about not having that feature in here. Also, these controllers, these are fixed on here. You cannot take them off. You don't get that bit of flexibility that you'd expect with the Nintendo Switch, which kind of leads to my other problem. There have been reports that there is analog stick drift, you know, joystick drift with this device. I've had it for just over a week now. This actually came straight from the floor of Comic-Con Africa. So a lot of people got their hands on this, a lot of people play with it, but I have yet to have that issue myself. It's not non-existent for me. But that being said, it's going to happen eventually. Nintendo has already, you know, brought out a new model that's supposed to fix the flaws of the Nintendo Switch Lite, which is absolutely bizarre for a company that's known for making rock-solid devices. If I went and picked up my old Nintendo Game Boy Advance, it would still work. Hell, I've got a Nintendo 3DS, and that thing is still solid after 8 years of just pure Pokemon games on it. And let me tell you, I put about 100 hours into each Pokemon game, and I'm playing Fire Emblem on top of that. So, you know, do the maths, work it out for yourself. So those are the potential pitfalls. If I'm looking at other things here, it's pure nitpicking at this point. Like, I don't like just how thick this black border is on the screen. I wish there was a little less exposure with the D-pad. And if you put the sound on maximum, it kind of vibrates entirely. It's absolutely crazy. Just listen to this. Okay. Maybe a bit of an exaggeration on that point, but you get what I'm saying. At the same time, I adore this thing. It is one of my favorite consoles in recent memory. It takes what's great about the Nintendo Switch OG model in its mobile form and just boils it down to something that just feels great to hold, just feels fantastic to play with. And even though it looks cheap to, you know, justify its cheaper price, this thing is solid, this thing is sturdy. I could probably drop it. No, I must not do that test. I could drop it and it would probably survive. So if you've got a young one, if you've got a child on hand, then, well, this might be good news for a parent that's hoping that a little bit of rough housing won't destroy this thing. You know, you put a screen protector on here, maybe get one of the new third-party silicone cases, you're gravy, buddy. So that's it. In a nutshell, this is what's going to boil down to. Can you take this console and live without this console's flexibility? Can you handle only being able to play this, say, on a couch, on your bed, or on a bus to work? Can you handle not being able to play Nintendo games on a TV? That's what you'll ask yourself, because that's what this is. Handheld gaming, no frills, no fuss, no extraneous extras. Why am I stuttering? Yeah. The choice is yours. If you want the purest and best Nintendo gaming handheld, I'm sick of this rated term. Yes, I catch up. If you want the purest and best Nintendo handheld gaming experience that money can offer, well, for 4,000 Rand, or if you're watching in America, $199, if you're watching in the European Union, I don't know, what is it? A couple of euros, yeah, probably something along those lines. Yeah, this is what you want. This is what you need. But if you want to play games on your TV, if you want to have that option to go out and about, and you don't mind getting a bit of a workout, Nintendo Switch OG model, all the way. And honestly, that's what it's all about. That's all I can say. It's the best way I can sum this up. I mean, there are other technical reviews out there, but for reals, that's the best way I can talk about this, because I mean, I'm drastically unqualified, even after so many years talking about video games. Yeah. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this answered some questions. If you want, leave a comment below. I will be happy to answer any questions you have, especially with Christmas coming up. And also a big shout out to Huawei for giving us a Huawei P30 Pro to film this on. It is an absolute beast. Have a look at it for yourself. And until next time, I'm Darren from Critical Hit. Stay awesome.